Hey, welcome back to Leah's Leaves. Ivy and I would like to show you my new birthday present. Today's April 19th. It's my birthday, and my mom has the day off work, and so she said, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I said, "Time in the garden to help me with some projects." I am now the proud new owner of a pallet compost bin. We made this today. So exciting. So the pallets we just acquired from a couple sources. We've just been collecting them from garden centers, work sites. I paid for $3 for one of them, and the rest I got for free. Craigslist sometimes lists them. A couple of friends of mine work in industries where they get pallets, so just ask around. There's an abundance of them everywhere, and even if you have to pay for one, they're not expensive. So as far as the wood goes, the pallets themselves cost me a whopping $3 here in Luray, Virginia. The little kick bar at the bottom, those are just a couple of repurposed fence posts from my neighbor. We're going to build that up as we have time, and we'll add one to this side too. For now, I've got mulch and leaves collected from our yard and the neighbor's yard, grass clippings from my yard, and some brush that we've been collecting and composting at a separate area on the property. We've just broken some of that down just so we have some green and brown to let the composting process begin. We'll also begin adding food scraps here. I already know there are some worms living. They were in with the leaves, and we just transferred them in. So worms are the compost best friend. We'll just let all those good critters do their job. Now, the idea I got for fastening these came from Tanya Anderson at Lovely Greens. We actually just lashed them together rather than fastening them with screws or nails. Partly because it's really all you need, and because we're not moving it. This is its permanent location. So it makes it easy if one of the pallets begins to wear out or break down. We can just unlash it and replace it very easily without having to take apart the whole structure. And then the other reason was just it was efficient. We have tools. I have drills and hammers and nails and screws and everything, but if we didn't need to use those things, we didn't. So we just lashed pallets together into this shape, and then we'll use these cross beams at the bottom will help to brace them together as well. And then the weight of the pallets will keep them in place as well. And if in the future I feel like they need to be anchored a little more, I'm just going to put a little piece of rebar on the corner of each pallet and zip tie the pallet to the rebar, and they won't move. The rebar will stay put in the ground and anchor the pallet around it. But anyway, that's my new birthday present. I'm very excited. I'd love to know what you do in your compost bin, where you get your compost. Do you have a pallet compost bin like this, or do you use some other type? Leave a comment below. Let me know your favorite way to compost, things that you like to compost. And I'll make mention of what you're looking at right here on the side. Last year, this pallet that's the far wall was my herb pallet. And I had marigolds and a begonia planted in there as well, and some cucamelons growing out the top. But the catnip down here is the only perennial that I had planted, and it came back strong this year. And I have 2 cats on the property who love it, so we decided to use it, keep it. We'll keep watering it, we'll keep it alive. It'll be contained here so it won't spread like catmint is want to do, but the cats can come out and get a snack from time to time. So that works. Anyway, thanks for joining me here. I'm learning a lot and sharing it here, and I hope you'll come grow with me. Ivy, you want to say anything?